Hello everyone, my name is Aaron, but you can also call me Enigma, and welcome back to another brand new playthrough for the channel. Today we are going to start playing Firewatch. Now for those of you that don't know what Firewatch is, essentially this is a game that takes place from a first-person perspective, and we are playing as a fire ranger for a national forestry park in, I believe, North America. I'm not sure if the location is ever specified. Basically, it's a walking simulator. So we're getting from point A to point B with different objectives, and we're examining the relationship between our character, who we are, and our supervisor, who the only time we end up interacting with this other person, this woman, is through a walkie-talkie. So we won't have any sort of face-to-face character interactions, and we're only going to learn about their relationship and the events of this game through a walkie-talkie and through examining the environments and stuff like that. So I'm very excited. The art style is very unique. It's kind of like that animated kind of hand-drawn style with a mix of realism. I hope you all enjoy it. I'm very excited to play it. So without further ado, I present to you one of my most anticipated games of 2016, Firewatch. You see Julia. What's going on here? She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You are Henry. You are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Oh, wait a minute. So this is a situation here. You are drunk. Oh, so what's your, major? Or you? You're pretty. I'd rather be direct. So you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Wait, what? Well, I guess that worked. I guess that's what we were hoping to accomplish. It's interesting. I didn't expect that sort of dialogue. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Now I'm in an elevator? Alright, so there's my backpack. I can't do anything with the elevator. So I'm Henry, and Julia is my girlfriend. And now I'm in a parking garage. What is going on here? I did not expect the game to start off like this at all. I expected it to start off with like some sort of cutscene. What about my truck? Let's get in my truck. Oh, wait a minute. I should close the tailgate. Otherwise my backpack's just gonna fall out. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Alright. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. So you pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket, or you adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. See, there's a dilemma here. She really wants the beagle, so we should get her the beagle. But then there's a German shepherd that could protect her, and it's also badass. I mean, beagles can be... Oh, but it's undersized, so I was going to say they can be intimidating. You know what? We got to keep Julia happy. She's in love. We'll get Bucket the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. All right, cool. We got Bucket the beagle. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh, here we go. The kids talk. So we met in 75, and now 4 years later, we're talking about kids. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That's a little blunt. I mean, you know, that would be pretty good. I'd be up for some kids. I mean, I can't believe, like, they would have me go with this response, even though Henry has already said, like, those lines. So, yeah, that'd be good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Man, that was a 4-year truck ride, wasn't it? Alright, so I have my backpack already. Man, look at this world. Oh, fire danger. Today, it is... I can't really see that word. So there's low, mid, high, and extreme. I guess that says extreme. So I guess we're out on the job right now. But yes, so as you can see, this is nature, and this is the world of Firewatch. It's very, very beautiful, very relaxing, and I can't wait to get invested in this game. So we're at Thoroughfare Trailhead, Two Forks Region Overview. Look at how big that map is. I hope it's that big. Alright, do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. And no fireworks. Alright, let's proceed. Oh! It's disappearing. Oh, I thought there was a bear or something. Alright, so another year later, 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Uh-oh. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. Oh, both of these are not good. I don't know. I guess I'd confront her, because ignoring her is the wrong thing to do. So we'd confront. I guess I'll get mad. I don't, just for the record though, I'm going on record here. I don't want to get either emotion or thing or action. So I guess I'll go with mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. Wow, that is very bad. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. I did not mean to go that far. Wow. I'm terrible. 1981, Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be macho here and be like He-Man. You look awesome. Damn right. Oh! What kind of... Oh my god, this is sunset. Look at how beautiful this is. This is incredible. So I guess this is like a little intro piece to the game. This is like a prologue, I guess you would call it. Wow. Alright, so what do we have here? Two Forks Fire Lookout. Oh, okay, so we're heading to our post, essentially. Alright, so hop over the tree trunk. That's pretty harmless. Wow. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Oh, good, so Bucket's still in the picture. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. That got pretty intense. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck. Did a dog. Julia yells. Okay. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his face in. I'm gonna scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. How do I scare myself? Okay, or maybe the dog. I don't know. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. I don't know what just happened right there. Things escalated very, very quickly. So 1984, plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Ooh. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. How is she going to commute 2,000 miles a day? I mean, planes, obviously, but that does not seem like a smart move. Here's the thing. It seems like we've moved past the bad stage of the relationship, what happened that one night, and I don't want to get in the way of her happiness. So, agree if she commutes back and forth. As problematic as that may be, we still have to, let her follow her dreams. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Oh, wait a minute. So she's only flying back 3 times each semester. So it's not like she's commuting every day. 1985, Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. That's not good. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I mean, talking about it's always better. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh my God. That's horrible. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're just out in the middle of the woods here, camping. Oh no, I'm already beginning to see what could happen here. What the hell? It's me naked. What was that? Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. So wait, I guess the dog stayed with us while she went out to Connecticut. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh, wow. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. That's definitely awkward. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. I had no idea there was this kind of backstory to the game. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. I mean, she's our wife. At this point, we have to take care of her. What is this world? So wait a minute. Are we almost walking to our post and reliving the events of our past life? I wonder. I mean, look at this landscape. This is absolutely breathtaking. Oh, look at that. That's a deer. Oh. That's beautiful. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh my God. The worst thing would be to lock her in her own room, but to trust her. She could hurt herself. I guess we'll have to... I guess we'll trust her. But once again, I don't like either of these decisions. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Okay, so Julia does have a sister. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. So is that where we are now? Is that how this game starts off? That is quite the backstory. That's like a 15-minute backstory. Enter the lookout tower. So yeah, I assume this is where the game starts. Wow.